How's everyone doing, guys? Well, welcome to the deadline for hashtag Game Week 21. Don't forget to lock in your teams by 6 o'clock tonight. So don't forget to do that as well. So there's my team at the moment. I only have one free transfer. I haven't made my transfer. I don't think I'm not going to use it tonight as well. Course. Probably at 5 o'clock. I won't be shutting this live down. I'd be what do you call it? Like silent because I have to do. Because what do you call it? I have to do the Bundesliga. Yeah, because the deadline closes when it gets to kick off. A half 5 in Germany, of course. Yeah. So there's my team at the moment. Alisson Becker, Nunes, Gabriel, Livramento, Mbeumo, captain at the moment, Palmer, Sarr, Salah's my vice captain, Rodgers up front, Jimenez and Watkins, Flecken, Visa, Castagna and Kirkes on the bench. How are you, Em? Are you well? Have you, bro, thought about bringing Gordon in? No, I think I rolling me transfer. I think that's the problem. Oh God, Visa or Mateta. Probably I will go for Mateta this week. I know Visa's got a tough match, but I could only see him getting only one goal if he's lucky. Did you do any transfers? No, not this week. No, not this game week. I only have one. I only have one anyway. I look Diaz out. Put Gordon in. Yeah, he's got a good fixture against Wolves. But I would be careful with your transfers as well. Like just yeah. Like I'm gonna take you to that first double game week. Just the one. Just the one. Who's this? This is Everton's double game week. In double game week 24. So they got Leicester home and Liverpool home. Of course, don't forget that game was postponed just a month ago. Yeah, and of course I take you to Liverpool's one now. Liverpool got 2 games away, the double game week, Bournemouth and Everton. That's Liverpool's double game week 24. Back to my team again. course, I've listened to Andy as well now.
So much of an up and down relationship with him in FPL this year.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
really
oh.
happy enough owning him.
Oh, he has Isak, but at the moment he's let off flagged, he is.
I could do him
I think in the bank at the moment I have 3.1 million.
also do, actually.
Is Bruno good option?
Is
He is probably for only one
Gabriel,
game week, I think.
what would it be? 5.4 million or below, maybe Lewis Hall. That's a little bit tempting. You just keep Solanke for now. Obviously, Lewis Hall can just be
Captain Bruno Fernandes. Wish me luck. He's one of the captain options, but he's not the best one. I think the best one could be Palmer. Palmer could be the best one, and Isak at the moment.
I mean, you could argue that. To be honest, you could argue that all three of those moves are upgrades this week. I'd rather have Lewis Hall and Gabriel. I'd rather have Fernandes and Rodgers. I'd rather have Jimenez and Solanke.
Course, what do you call it? The last game week, I did get 86. It was actually 87 that I got. Because they actually gave an extra bonus point to Palmer. So he did get 2 bonuses. He actually got 3 in the last game week as well.
Or I could just get a haul and worry about Canasta later. But then I'm going into game week 22 with one transfer. So 23 will be 2, 24 will be 3, and I need to get 2 to 3 double players. And then I've got to worry about the blank in 29 as well.
Worry about the blank?
I don't know. It's quite tempting. If there was no double coming up, I think I would definitely do it.
Yeah.
Do you think Canate is nailed? I think Canate is mega nailed.
If you have questions for me,
as long as he's fit. That's
best captain choices.
As long as he can stay fit. Yeah.
Who's most transferred in? Of course, I forgot to do that as well.
It's a bit strong. I think Canate is almost
Um,
when he's fit. Not as nailed. Close.
Oh, Jimenez is third.
Bruno and bench Chris Wood have
Transferred in. Abba Sport. But there's rumours he's carried a bit of an injury.
Who would you play between Rodgers or Cunha and Colwell or Castagna? I'd probably play Cunha over Rodgers. He's fit and available apparently. Colwell or Castagna, probably Colwell just for the home game. Who will score more points this game? Mateta or Sarr? I'd probably have to go Mateta, Eze and Sarr in that order. I think Mateta probably on penalties ahead of the other two is the reason. Rodgers to Murphy have no tunes. I would just keep Rodgers, I think. By the way, Jacob Murphy's a slight doubt, I believe. Is he flagged?
Jacob Murphy is a slight doubt.
Barnes is out for like a month, so it's almost certain that Murphy's not flagged. But I'm sure I saw some. Oh no, wait. Yeah, he is flagged.
He is flagged.
He'll probably be fine. I'm sure he'll play, but I just don't know if it's worth the risk.
Jesus, my throat is getting sore now a little bit.
I would probably go Jimenez for the value. I like Mateta as a punt. Punt's a bit harsh, right? That makes him sound.
Punt's a bit harsh.
Just the extra money. I think Jimenez being cheaper will be pretty handy later on. Play 2 of Luka Dean, Robinson, Timber, Estepinian. Ipswich away. Hang on, I need to look up. Who's got. Sorry. Who do Villa have? Villa have Everton away.
Oh God. Van Dijk or Kouyate transfer. If I'm honest with you, neither this week, Evan, because Liverpool's not an easy fixtures. It's not an easy fixture this game week. And don't forget, Forest beat them this season at Anfield. So neither.
I'll be honest, I meant to mention him and I just forgot. He's just definitely not one that I would buy right now. I think that's fairly clear. I mean, you've got Chelsea away, Arsenal at home, Liverpool away in the next 5. So you've got him and you need to playing against Newcastle, it's really not that bad.
Oh, Andy's got Parma as captain as well at the moment.
In my opinion, it's not a huge
Should
amount of stand out great
make
either.
a
Chris Wood,
League
he's not
of
really
Ireland
scored, he's got Liverpool,
IPL.
so he's decent enough to move forward.
Yeah, but the problem is
Wanna buy Jack
I
right now.
don't have time to do that. That's the problem.
First week to just hold your forwards,
That's the problem.
I think he'll probably start again.
That's the problem. I won't do the League of Ireland deadline. I won't.
Great question. Probably Gabriel.
Kirk has start. I say he will, but Borough have got a tough one away at Chelsea.
I'm going to say Munoz, but I think that's quite a close call. Play 2, bench 1, Solanke, Semenyo and Cunha. I bench Solanke, I think. If you were 500k over right, would you captain Bruno to chase? I just captain whoever I think was going to score the most points. Which probably wouldn't be Bruno, but please don't take this as this. Sorry, please don't take this as me thinking.
Looks like Watkins is going to be dropped to the bench
I can't
because Gerrard back.
I've spent literally the first.
Could do that.
And now I'm having to try and say I'm not quite sure about him as captain. It's nuts how things always change in FPL. Whatever you think is going to happen at the start of the season is never ever what happens.
Yeah, don't know whether we're going to make a transfer or not.
Start Hall of Robinson, easy Hall.
Could make last minute changes
Rodgers,
to be squad.
Wood or Cunha.
Because I don't think Watkins will start. Because as I said, Gerrard is back
How available he is.
from suspension.
I don't know how long he's been training for.
Do you think I should start Isak this week following his
Bruno has played out of his skin the last couple of games. I know, but he's always been good. I'm trying to tell you this.
ascent? I think you should start Isak this week. He didn't play the FA Cup game. And probably Isak is the best captain this week as well.
Unfortunately, my overall rank could go down a bit, but that's Chris Wood and not enough for defence. Back. Save. Photoshop you professionally, by the way. If anyone else noticed that. If any of you use Photoshop. I've never, in 6-7 years of making videos, I've never had a problem with Photoshop. Now it's depression all the time.
Andy said that's depression all the time.
Rodgers. I guess I'll go Chris Wood for the penalties. Lewis, thank you. Quinn.
Just waiting for team news. Dortmund kick off early at 5:30.
Good pick for third attacker.
So waiting for the Dortmund. You could actually do the transfers 3 now and kick off in the Bundesliga 3 now and 5:30. But of course the Premier League you have to do the deadline by 6.
I think it's very close. Fernandes is on penalties, and longer term he's a better pick, in my opinion. So that's why I would just go straight there. I think. Yeah, Lynch was saying this, and then come back to bite me. I think Gordon's a great pick. I think maybe he's been a little bit over.
I think. Brian, what's the story?
He is a great pick. You want to bring him in this bit, honestly. Next four looks brilliant. He's one of the only 2 midfielders I'm worried.
He's one of the 2 midfielders that I'm worried about. Oh God.
Any thoughts on videos for your other channel? Wow.
Oh wow. Somebody said in the comments the other channel. Oh wow.
For my other channel. So there is going to be a video soon. It's not going to be that interesting. I have no
There
idea.
is going to be a video soon. It's not going to be that interesting.
Basically, I started this channel. Can I promise that in 2, 3, 4 weeks?
What do you think
No idea. But I have
of
got a new camera. It's actually really cool.
Maxwell?
It's tiny.
He's done well for United this year.
To do stuff with it.
I think he's a good option for 1 week
How
this week
small and handy it is to
because your man
got a camera I could use. I just decided to buy another one. Anyway, yes.
Dela is suspended because he got that red card at the weekend. Yeah,
Good question. I'm sure it said, can a player be a great pick and overhyped? Yes, absolutely.
absolutely.
Just like, okay, here's how things can
Palmer captain.
Okay,
Why
Fernando,
I ask?
not an FPL.
I think he's a great captain option as well this week because
It's decent.
I don't think Bournemouth are going to play their first choice keeper.
Restaurant.
Would you believe it or not?
Nando's is over.
Because
I still think it's really good.
is that Chelsea goalkeeper on loan?
Same quite to the same extent.
Aqueta.
Mark Southern style walking videos with a Todd. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Travers could be back and goal. And I know he has kept a few clean sheets, but I think he will concede the goal.
And this camera kept coming up over and over again.
And Chelsea needs to start getting back to winning ways. Well, I know they beat Walker about the weekend, but they have to get back to winning ways after a terrible Christmas by Chelsea's point of view.
And yeah, it's cool. Anyway, I haven't even used it yet. So
But the Chelsea manager did say a few weeks ago he was correct.
Hamad versus Sarr versus Rodgers.
What
I mean,
do you think of
all
that Leicester midfielder?
$4.2 million on game week 11, 420k on game week 20. Hope for the break into the possible hit 8 by the end. Absolutely possible.
They got Palace at home,
5-3 chances I don't want to burn.
but I won't pick a Leicester player if I'm honest with you.
I actually would also probably get.
They're still very bad.
But I don't want to do it right now. Calvin is just.
Why haven't you?
I kind of want to get an idea of how.
Isak Boss. I had him start the season and
Whether or not
he was frustrating.
Really depends on how happy you're going to be.
Oh, that other Everton player. He scored a penalty, but he doesn't always take penalties for Everton. That's the problem. Not a good option for me, if I'm honest with you. No, I won't bank it. Do you think United will be better? I don't know. It depends which team we turn up. That's the problem we have. Like, probably we'd be better away from home. Our home form has been shocking this year. It really has. Would you play Rodgers or João Pedro currently? 4K overall. I think I would play Rodgers. Who does Brighton? Oh, Brighton got Ipswich away. It's a good fixture, but it's a tough one. Don't forget what happened to Chelsea. What was it, 2 or 3 weeks ago? That was a big surprise. It won't be an easy game.
In that case, I'd maybe start João Pedro because I don't think it's a guarantee that Johnson starts. Probably not.
Gakpo. I think he will start this week because or you never know. He could be either be starting on the bench or coming on because Nunez is suspended.
I think it's quite funny.
Thanks, boss. Very welcome. Why we sit on the bench? That could be about to change between now and the end of the deadline.
Yeah, he did. They've just had their rotation. DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Yeah.
Got to wait for the team news. The Dortmund team news. I actually support them in Germany as well. Not Bayern Munich. Even though I do like Bayern Munich players. They are better than Dortmund this year. The league.
No, I wouldn't play Kirk, I don't think. Not ahead of Arsenal. Start Rodgers or Sarr. Go with the guy against.
I won't. No, not Kirkes.
I doubt it. He was on the bench and he came on and played. Didn't see many issues. I haven't got any ND filters, but I have seen the videos about that.
I have seen the videos about that.
About everything else I need, I think. The wide angle lens, extra battery grip.
Somebody's saying
But I haven't got
extra battery grip. I've never heard of that before.
I don't don't really want to start worrying about that stuff. I'll just
and
overthink it then.
any more burger? No. Burgers are finished.
It's a USB drive. Sometimes.
It's a new year now. I can't always show you burgers.
Has really
I have a life to live as well.
Start to Wood, Gakpo, Rogers. I think if you've got Gakpo, you've got to start him, and I think he's probably going to start.
Yeah.
And then probably Wood for the penalties. Yes, the Osmo Pocket 3.
The Osmo Pocket.
DJI. Came with the DJI Mic 2 mic as well, which is really cool.
Which is really cool.
I'm like, it's like Christmas for me.
What? Did he just say it looks like Christmas? What the hell? What the hell?
I'm sure I always butcher that, so I apologise. Thoughts on this team? 4-3 transfers, nice. Allison, nice. Vardio. Yeah, Vardio you can maybe start thinking about getting rid soon. Not necessarily a must sell right now.
Not necessarily a must sell right now.
Son should start. Werner's also out now.
What do you think of the two new managers? Of course, David Moyes is back at Everton, and of course, who else is back?
I'd be tempted to think about.
Graham Potter is back this time as West Ham manager. To be fair, I was expecting Dykes to get the sack. I could take it, yes,
Not crazy, not
because West Ham have been terrible.
not crazy. Did I order a camera on Temu? No, I've never.
Can I order a camera on Tino? That's what somebody said in the comments. No.
Gabriel and probably Colwell. Although I think Rico Lewis will start. Buying today, Munoz or Hall, I think. Thoughts Danny Ings with West Ham injuries and manager bounce. I quite like Danny Ings this week.
There's rumours that West Ham are looking for a striker. Unfortunately, I'm not the one. I am not the one. I won't mind playing in the London Stadium actually, but unfortunately, that's impossible. That would never be impossible. Maybe in the future if I was playing a charity match.
Like if Isak was like fully out,
But no.
Penalties, even
No guarantees. Of course.
Nothing about being too rich for Timo. I've just never used it. I'm not even really 100% sure what it is, but judging by your comment, I guess it's like.
Judging by your comment.
Or cheaper than usual stuff.
Cheaper than usual stuff.
Would you start Timber or Robinson? Timber, I think. Robinson's quite attacking, but Timber, I think.
But Temper, I think.
Potter will probably raid Brighton for Evan Ferguson. Maybe on loan. There's been talk about.
Yeah, there's been talk about that Evan Ferguson could go on loan.
Sorry, I missed the start.
He does need to play games.
Yes, but I'm not all that happy about.
I wish he was coming to Rovers, but it's very unlikely. Just gonna shut this thing out now.
Cunha, Konza, Rogers start 1.
Silent.
triple Liverpool, I guess I would probably have at least 2 Everton players. I'd probably have Pickford.
Sorry about that. We're very, very busy. Still haven't made my transfer at the moment in the Bundesliga.
For the reasons I just said, basically.
And I have to get this done by the next.
He said
Oh God.
So he might not be a risk to be on the bench. Like he might be available.
50 minutes from now.
Well, we don't know. He might be available to play 20. He might be available to start. He might not be in the squad at all. Start what? Like the last time he came back, he was on the bench. Last time he came back from the injury, he was on the bench and came off. Start one: Wood or Martinelli. Martinelli. Start Colwill or Semenyo. I mean, definitely Semenyo. Play Vissot or Jimenez. Thoughts on Isak captain? I think he's pretty good if you trust the minutes. I think Isak's great if you trust the minutes. Fall in to Timber this week for a -4. I would just play Timber. Should I sell Haaland for Isak? Unless you really need the money, I'd probably just hold Haaland. If you want Haaland back, who do you sacrifice for future reference? Salah or Palmer, I guess. I mean, I haven't thought about. Yeah, it would have to be Salah or Palmer. I don't think it's too many transfers otherwise. I won't be getting Haaland anytime soon. Like maybe game week 29, possibly, and game week 30 if Salah's blanking. But that's a big hit on team value because I would definitely like if Salah's blanking in 29, that means he's probably doubling in 33. And if I sell him, it's 0.5 million to buy him back. I'm not sure.
I mean,
Rodgers or Raul Jimenez, and Robinson or Canate. I think I'd go Canate. There's slightly more chance.
I mean.
What else does Bruno have to do to go on the wall? The thing is, he's going to get like if he does an Invermo this week, it's going to make me really sad. I mean, I'd be glad that Man United have won because there's always that worry they do really well against a good team and they do terribly. If Fernandes gets a 19 point, he's not in my team. That will be probably the worst moment of FPL this season for me. Bruno captain, got Jackson start, João Pedro, Mikalenko or Tim. I'd probably start João Pedro in your case if it's instead of a defender. I would captain Bruno over Jackson. Sorry if I made negative news on João Pedro and Isak. Both slight doubts. I think Isak will start. But apparently it's like his first training session today since the Arsenal Carabao Cup game. João Pedro they need to see. They won't take any risks. Salah, Palmer or Bruno as captain. I would go Palmer then Salah then Bruno. I think can't decide Rodgers or Wood and Saliba or Trent. To play this week, Trent and Wood. Oh, sorry. I'd play Wood over Rodgers and I'd play Trent over Saliba. Sorry, I see what you're asking. I don't see how you're not backing Bruno this week.
Not backing Bruno this week.
Kirk and Masraoui. One of them's got Southampton at home. One of them has Chelsea away. Kirkes or Aina to start. Now that's a bit of a close call.
That's a bit of a close call.
Who's more likely to get a clean sheet? Probably neither, though. I'd probably just play Aina because he's at home. Wildcard active. Sanchez. I don't know if I would buy Sanchez, honestly. I'd rather go Pickford. Lewis Hall, Canate, 5, Munoz, Salah, Sarr. Sarr's okay.
Poor man.
Jacob Murphy's fine, I guess. Bruno, Jackson, Haaland, Isak.
Oh, God. What should I do?
Like, he's fine. I wouldn't put Haaland on a wild card, though. After the next 2, the pictures get bad again.
Oh, Isak.
Transfers to get rid of him and spread that money around.
Keep him if you have him.
How many times are you going to captain him over the next 6 weeks? I would expect not very often.
Yeah, like we up to that about 5.
Dropping Burma, he's over
5 o'clock.
Yeah, he is a little bit, isn't he? He is a little bit. Slanky to Jimenez and Burma to Fernandes. It's tempting. It is tempting. As it stands, I'm just going to roll. Like I said earlier, I'm not completely happy about rolling, but I think that's most likely what I'm going to do. I can't do it in one move. If I could do it Mbeumo to Fernandes in one move, I would do it. I don't know if I want to use 2 transfers to do it. I like rolling the old transfers, you know. João Pedro at Langa, Cole is that. I'd probably play João Pedro in that case.
God.
Now, Mbeumo is overperforming to quite a big extent this season compared to previous ones. Would you leave that third Liverpool spot until the Ipswich game? Not necessarily. If you're sure who you want, like Liverpool have got 2 good fixtures coming up, especially for an attacking point of view. Like if you're absolutely sure Gakpo's the one, then just get him now. Why not?
Why not?
If on Wildcard 30, would you be tempted to go for Haaland? Fixtures look good for the last few games. I mean, I haven't thought about it. It's game week 30. If I know I'm wildcarding that week, I don't really need to think about it until much, much closer to the time. My gut instinct will be...
What gut instinct would be?
Wildcard 30.
Wow.
Because of money. And if he's not blanking in 29, he's not probably doubling in 33. So, gut feeling is no, but like thinking... Start João Pedro with Chris Wood for. I'd probably just play Wood. Other subs with Cole and Greaves, nice. Start Robinson or João Pedro. Because Robinson's a little bit attacking, I'd be tempted to just start Robinson. Andrew, thank you. Bench Munoz or Gabriel Munoz. Should I do Timber to Canate? I have 2 free transfers, but also have Isaac and João Pedro and worry Timber don't start. I think Timber will start. I'd be tempted to roll in your case. Wish I didn't, but I've got Odegaard. What are your thoughts on him? I think I get why people are frustrated with Odegaard. I don't think it's worth a -4. He created a ton versus Man United, but I was very happy Man United won. I found it very funny that Arsenal were out of the FA Cup. But if you look at the game, like for Odegaard not to walk away with any returns was super unlucky. And Spurs at home is not a bad fixture. Surely João Pedro is 0 or 90 minutes. Yeah, or I guess he comes off the bench. I actually think there's a good chance he's 0. I don't think it's necessarily 0 or 90, by the way, but I think there's a good chance that he's just start or not in the squad. But there is that slight chance that he's... Maybe it's not even a slight. There is a chance that he's on the bench and doesn't... and comes on. Like, it's possible. Nobody knows for sure.
Nobody knows for sure.
Personally, Welbeck to start.
God almighty.
Because of the injuries that Brighton have got, I think there's a good chance Welbeck does start, but it ain't a guarantee. I'm not sure there's enough there to buy him, put it that way. João Pedro starting. Hertzler is my cousin. Okay. Is Havertz nailed for Arsenal? I would say with the amount of injuries they've got, yes. I can't see what that means. Something free transfer for Jackson. If you've got Havertz, I would hold him. If you've got Jackson, I would hold him. If it's selling one to the other, I would just hold whichever one you've got. Who would you pick as first sub? Enzo for sure. João Pedro is not definitely out, no. What do you think about a free hit game week 24 with Liverpool and Everton players? Free hit will be way more useful later on. And also, you'll probably want 3 Liverpool players anyway. They've got Ipswich at home the week before the double. And Mbeumo has that City game against Palace and Liverpool defenders. Is that enough to sell Bruno with 1 free? I would sell Mbeumo to Bruno with 1 free transfer, yes. Ahmad Sarr, Foden, Watkins, Jackson, captain 1. One of those. Jackson probably. Bench 1, Trent, Gabriel, Hall, Munoz. Play João Pedro or Raul Jimenez. I mean, that's Jimenez easy. Why Munoz or Hall? Munoz has better fixtures than all 29. Not next 4, I don't think. So I'll just take the short-term fixtures. Would I switch to Gordon from Mbeumo to avoid a City Liverpool game? I'm choosing not to do that. I think there is some merit to it, but I'm choosing to save the transfer instead. I may well regret that because if Gordon smashes Mbeumo this week, I'm not going to want to do it next week because I'm one fixture away from the good one starting. It could be bad. Would you bench Mikalenko or Jab Mikalenko? Is this your final squad? My squad's only final at 6 o'clock on the deadline. The Friesler, 20 months, thank you. Start 2, Robinson, Rogers or Colwell. I would bench. I'm really not sure about Colwell versus Robinson. I guess I'm playing Colwell and I'm benching Robinson. I would say that Welbeck is slightly more like. I'd say the Welbeck's more likely to play.
Looking at holding Jesus
I can't look at your team and tell you what
as
you
I want to bring in Wood next week.
Iwobi's probably not the most exciting pick.
Oh God.
Probably look okay.
Yeah, it's a difficult one, Liam. Salah captain. Not this week. Not this week. He's got a tough one against Paris this week, and that's one of the turns he didn't deliver against Paris this season.
Are you like? What I'm good saying, you only have one Liverpool, but are you happy with Jota? Like, there's no guarantee he starts over the next few weeks. Like, he will get the odd start, I'm sure, if he can stay fit. But how many? I think there's almost no chance he starts both games in the double.
Try it.
Would I downgrade Watkins to someone cheaper and upgrade Rogers to Bruno? I think I would if I had 2 free transfers. By the way, am I going crazy, or has there been nothing said about this additional charge for Durant? Would you captain Haaland if you had him, or stick with Palmer? I'd probably go Palmer. I don't mind Haaland.
No, don't trust Dortmund.
Sar's a good pick, yeah. I wouldn't necessarily buy him right now, but I wouldn't be forcing him out of my team. Start João Pedro, Enzo, or Robinson. Who to bench first? I don't know if I would risk João Pedro over Enzo, so I guess Enzo, then João Pedro, then Robinson probably. I mean, that's such a weird comment. Bruno better than Jota with like loads of laughing emojis. Like, you're in an FPL stream. Come on. We're talking about FPL picks. Do you go for the guy that's nailed on with penalties at Southampton at home, or do you go with the guy that can't stay fit and isn't starting? Like, come on. Be serious. Jackson to Bruno, worth it this week. Jackson to Bruno, one's a forward. 2 free transfers, probably not, as Pentuos are selling. Start Wood or Kulusevski. Wood, for sure. There's been nothing on Duran, right? Henderson apparently was spotted in training, but in fact there must have been quotes today from. I don't know if there was anything on Henderson. I think he was spotted in training.
Think he was spotted in training?
There probably is some truth in that, yeah. Maybe clear, maybe not, but I think Bruno is better, yeah. We're really just talking about FPL, yeah, for the most part. Don't get me started on England. Yogesh, have I missed your super chat?
Missed your super chat?
Wow, it's miles back. I don't think I have. But where was it? All the way at the start. Start Wood or João Pedro? Wood. Foden and João Pedro out for Isaac and Ahmad with a -4. I probably wouldn't take a -4. I'd just play Foden. Start Semenyo or Wood? I'm going to say Wood, but I think that's quite close. Replace Timber to McDonald's for free or roll. I'd be
Get
tempted
Kim
to roll.
O'Brien. Bird.
Durant had until the 3rd of January to respond, but
So
not
I've got
acted
11.
with the FA since. Yes, weird situation. I don't know why it's taken so long. He gets my super chat and asking about selling Diaz for Bruno for -4. Did I, Sean? Did I? Have a look. Let me see exactly how you worded it. I don't think you did you? I think you're having me on. Can you explain Rodgers over João Pedro? One's not flagged, basically. You are so old for this job. Like, I mean, what's the cut-off for sitting down in front of a computer? Jota or Wood? Wood. I don't think Jota's going to start. I think it'll be Diaz and Gakpo. Like, Nunez and Jota started in the FA Cup, right? 27. So once you're 28, you can't sit in front of a computer and talk about FPL. Interesting. Okay. Sales and Fabianski 2 free transfers. Do you recommend a goalkeeper change? Not really.
Not really.
Maybe for the double later on.
Maybe for the double later on.
Bernardo Silva for Gordon. Yes, probably.
Who's
50?
the
Okay, well, I've got a couple more
best
years to go then.
two captain? My top three: Isak, Palmer, Fernandez.
I think Henderson will start, yeah. Thoughts on Django Utara? I think he could be quite interesting at 5 million. I believe, please correct me if I'm wrong, Bournemouth fans, that he started number 9 in the FA Cup. So with Unal and what's his name, Evan Nielsen out, maybe Utara will be their number 9 for now. The thing is that the fixtures aren't great until 25. They're not bad, but they're not amazing. But that is a decent amount of. Sorry, that is a decent. What was I trying to say? It's decent value potentially. You can start your YouTube career anytime. What's the best time to start right now? Right now. Don't laugh. He's already bagged me 2 returns. Who are you talking about though? Sticking with Palmer captain or Isak? I'm pretty sure I'm going Palmer over Isak. Buy one of Munoz or Hall. Hall and for whom? Lewis or Timber? Still Lewis, I think. I'd still rather have Timber over Lewis. Who's on board?
Just that ball's for defender.
We do want to buy a striker, so Django might not play centre forward, but he's better off the left than Semenyo off the right. Okay. You might not buy a striker, right? It depends who's available. I think Murphy will start for Newcastle. Probably. He is a slight doubt, though, but I think he'll probably be okay. I'm not sure I would buy him, but if you've got him, I wouldn't sell him. Bench. I don't know, he probably is okay to buy, I guess. Bench Gabriel Carwell rated to Allison for the Paul double up. I don't mind it. I don't think you necessarily need to do it this week.
Man.
I quite like that. Allison is a bit injury prone. It's the only thing that worries me about buying him this far out from the double, even though the double's not that far away. Start Semenyo over João Pedro at 1 point. I would start Semenyo, I think. If João Pedro doesn't start, then Solanke gets subbed on. Unless João Pedro doesn't start, then he comes off the bench. Although he could come off the bench and do what he did against Man City. Raptor is captain in Salah and he's a Man United fan. Okay. I'm not sure why the fact he's a Man United fan makes any difference there. Salah's a really good captain choice, yeah?
Salah's a really good captain choice.
I don't think I missed one.
I brought Mateta in this week. Wish you the best of luck with that, Ollie. I'm so busy with Germany. Oh God, I only got about 32 minutes.
Like, I'm all the way back to Zoidberg.
32 minutes.
About other channels. Yeah, I don't see anything. That's the third time now I've seen you ask that. I don't see anything. Is it worth to get Bruno and Sarr over Diaz and Iwobi? I would rather have Bruno and Sarr, yeah. Personally. Not for a -4 though.
Gone Salah captain.
Yeah,
Good luck with that.
Issue. Did Matoma start the FA Cup? He did, didn't he? The thing is, who's going to play instead of Matoma right now? There's so many injuries. Anyway, Matoma or I would, if you've got Matoma, I think I would start and take the risk against Ipswich. Aina, Timber, or Robinson, Aina for me. Really strange to see Salah's not the best captain. Are you sure? I'm not completely
He's
sure.
in midfield.
No, Salah's still great this week.
Midfield. That's what I'm looking for. Midfield.
Captain Bruno or Palmer? Palmer for me. Bruno will punish me. Probably, yeah. Sells or Pickford, who to play? Villa at home. Probably Pickford. I mean, Forest Defence is better, but Liverpool's better than Villa, right? Double up Sarr with Eze or Mateta. I mean, Eze and Mateta is probably the better combination, but obviously one's a midfielder, one's a forward, so who you're having to sell to who you're not getting, I guess, in that combination. If you go for Mateta, what midfielder are you getting? If you go for Sarr, what forward are you getting instead? Shreesh, thank you. Palmer is scoring a penalty and giving 2 assists. I don't know, 3 goals conceded by Bournemouth. Not sure how likely that is. Am I watching the massive title race game tonight? Good question, actually. I guess so, yeah.
I wonder is Kimmich playing them in?
Games are on, aren't they?
Kimmich. I want to get
I mean,
Kimmich.
I'll probably watch Palmer versus Bournemouth if he's my captain. Then I'll switch to Liverpool and Forest at half time of that game. Thank you.
God, I don't have that many minutes. Really don't.
Already have Sarr, that's why. No, I get that. Okay, fine, but like Eze or Mateta is still the same thing. I mean, I guess I prefer Eze and like Jimenez over Mateta and
midfield.
Iwobi, but I don't know what your decision is. Jackson's bound to get benched in game week 27. Possibly, I've not looked at it. Is it another midweek fixture? Oh yeah, yeah, possibly.
Oh yeah, possibly.
Possibly. Thoughts on Jemison now that both? I don't think Jemison's going to get the minutes. To be honest, he was out on loan.
God, I gotta hurry up.
Is Palmer nailed on captain for me? I don't see myself changing it, but I might have a change of heart in the next 57 minutes and 21 seconds.
58 minutes to go until the deadline closes.
I quite like Liam Blatt as a cheap player, but I'm not sure I would sell Strand Larsen this week for him. I think if you keep Strand Larsen, next week you don't buy Blatt. So I'm not sure there's enough there to bring him in. Colwell for Munoz from the bench. I would play Munoz over Colwell, personally. I hope Jackson finally gets something. He's going to get something at some point. Who knows when it's going to be, though?
Don't know what it's going to be, though.
Jesus and Mbermo to Rao, Jimenez, and Bruno for free. I quite like that, yeah. I mean, you could just do Jesus, Jimenez, I guess. But you're forced, yeah, I kind of like that. I guess I could do similar with Solanke, but I'm not being forced into it because Solanke's not injured. Start Semenyo or Wood. I'm going to say Chris Wood, but it's quite close.
It's quite close.
Lap over Solanke every day. Yeah, people's perceptions are really strange. Solanke
People's perceptions is really strange.
Lap hasn't scored an open play goal since like game 11. I mean,
Folded or
value, potentially, but
Bruno.
have this negative
Bruno.
about Solanke, and I don't really know.
I think Foden scored a hat-trick in this fixture last season.
He's like his negative perception against Fernandes, and now all of a sudden, like, his captain.
Yeah, but
I mean, to say that Delap, I mean, Delap is on penalties against us.
the way it's see, you're playing hard. They won 8-0. Cup, but they're still doing bad
I think I could get a red arrow this week. No Fernandes, no Gordon.
this season.
Lewis Hall, Solanke versus like Wood, Mateta, etc. I think red arrows definitely.
How many minutes do I have?
Like, would I take a? I'd probably take a. Would I take a small red arrow? Maybe. I'm not that confident. I think because I'm captaining Palmer over Salah, and then the other issues I just mentioned, I maybe would take a small red arrow. Salah away this season 14, 17, 10, 3, 10, 13, 18, 21, 16. I'm going Mo. Good luck all. Good choice, yeah. Salah is pretty good. Yeah, not a bad choice. Allison and Trent for Verbruggen and Robinson -4. I don't think you need to do a -4. Just do one of the moves.
Don't think you need to do a -4.
Raul Jimenez and Burma, Jackson, Ahmad. I would. Raul Jimenez probably. Tough one though. Real predicament. I could keep Semenyo and roll for 3 free transfers, or do Bruno for Semenyo. What would you do? I'd probably get Bruno if that's your only route. Should I start Aina or Robinson, Wood or Raul Jimenez, bench Rogers, Wood or Jackson? Rogers probably. Got 5 free transfers. Lewis to Hall, worth it. Yes. Is the ticker working? Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
Have to bench João Pedro or Rogers. João Pedro, I think. João Pedro's better if he starts, but he could get benched and come on, right? We just don't know. We're guessing. If you're 100% sure that it's either a start or not in the squad, then yeah, you definitely start João Pedro. 1 free transfer, 0.2 million in the bank. Do I do Jesus out? If so, for who? Or just play Wood, Timber Collins, and Mills Hall or roll? I'd get rid of Jesus. Although, who to is a great question. Jimenez? I think Jesus out is probably more important than one of your defenders. Would João Pedro ease out bench one? Probably João Pedro. Well, you're not benching Isak over João Pedro. Cheap midfielders, name like 3. Ahmad, Enzo.
Gonna get Fonso Davis.
I'm just naming them. Idling, another one. Give you a 4th. What's swaying me from captain and Isak? Just the flag.
Maybe.
Any reason to have Burma over Ahmad? Seriously, it's not worth a transfer.
It's not worth the transfer.
90 minutes and penalties. 19-pointer last week. The list goes on.
The list goes on.
Well, there is maybe some slight risk around Trent this week, but I personally think he'll start. Going to be interesting to see though. If it's Conor Bradley, then we've got problems. I have a dilemma. Have João Pedro, Isak and Wood on the bench. Do you have 3 men in the bank for future moves?
Don't know.
Do you have? Okay. 1 free transfer.
Oh, God.
I think Isak will start, so Wood can come off for João Pedro, right? What if...
Gotta get another start with.
Captain be elsewhere? It's on Salah. Evan Nielsen replacement. I'd probably go Jimenez. Odegaard to Bruno, worth it. I probably would. Mbeumo to Ahmad might be the worst transfer in FPL history if anyone's doing that. I don't know about worst transfer in FPL history, but I don't think it's worth it. God, I would love an Mbeumo goal against Man City tonight.
So would I. Mbeumo goal against Man City tonight.
Or Wan-Bissaka or 7 million on high with 4-point hit. I would play Saliba, I think. I can do a captaincy poll, yeah? Your week 21. I guess Isaac.
I guess.
Someone else.
Come
Imagine that at
on.
the start of the season, you're putting Haaland in with someone else on the captaincy poll when he's got Brentford away.
Jesus. Got about only 20 minutes left. Well, yeah, 20.
Yeah, lots of people saying, is it not just worth playing João Pedro because he'll either start or not be in the squad? But there is a possibility he's on the bench and he cameos. Or there's a possibility he's on the bench and he smashed it like he did against Man City. I would not be considering Gordon captain if I had him. Not at all. Should I hold on to 2 free transfers or do Murphy to Gordon this week? I'd probably hold and just roll. Which downgrade would you do?
Gonna get Kimmich if I have the money.
4.4. Mazraoui's 4.4, isn't he? Robinson to Mazraoui. And keep Gabriel. I don't know. I don't think Mazraoui is completely nailed. I know a lot of people think he is, but I think I'd rather have Gabriel and Mazraoui than Paul and Robinson, probably.
Paul and Robinson, probably.
I don't know if there's any other better 4.4s. I've not really thought about super cheap defenders. Botman's only 4.4, I think. So is Dan Burn, but I don't know if you'd risk that. Howson, but it's probably
Howson.
quite a Bournemouth defender. Chalobah might be off. Konza. Konza's got pretty good fixtures. I'd be tempted to downgrade Robinson. Can I do anything interesting? I can. As long as Botman can stay fit, that's we will. Double Arsenal defence with Castagna and Gabriel. There's no way I'd play Castagna and Gabriel, I don't think.
Do that.
Close poll. It's a close decision this week. Like, inevitably, someone will do much better than everyone else, and then we'll have all the hindsight. Oh, it's so obvious. Can't believe he didn't go for Eze captain, but it's all quite close. Free transfer done. Alex, 27 months. Thank you. Would you sell Strand Larson to Raul Jimenez for a hit? No way.
No way.
Strand Larson to stand in first bench is absolutely fine. 3 free transfers: Watkins and Rogers to Jimenez and Fernandez. Or just Watkins and Mateta. Oh no, I'm definitely doing Jimenez and Fernandez. -4. Bruno Fernandes and Raul Vissa for Mbermo and Jesus. -4. Bruno Fernandes and Raul Jimenez Vissa. Mbermo and Jesus. Or -4. Probably not. I'll just give Jesus move for now. 2 free transfers: Semenyo and Gabriel to 4.3 defender and Bruno. 4.3 though, who are you going for? You're probably going to Castagna or Anderson, I suppose. I'm not sure I would do that. Rogers or Jackson, 100%. Timber Greaves or Aidori Timber. I'll do the C one. I already missed the benching headache chat we did a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I forgot to ask, basically. There wasn't a huge amount of benching that I was sent in. Yeah, maybe I could do that next time. Robinson or João Pedro? I'd probably risk João Pedro in that case. Top 5 Newcastle picks. I mean, Isak, then Gordon, then Hall, and then I guess Botman and Murphy or something like that. I mean, Livermento's pretty good as well, as long as Trippier stays out of the team. And there's no way I would be captain in Bruno. I would like him though.
There's no way I'd be captain in Bruno.
I have a good way to get him. I just don't like. I can do. Rogers to Fernandes just sounds so good when you say it. It just does sound really nice. and then Solanke to Jimenez. Doesn't sound quite so nice going forward. I'm not
Doesn't create so nice.
I could bench,
What score did I go for? Tell you.
but I'd have to free up another 1.2 million, so I've got to sell Gabriel as well, so a 5 million defender. I can't quite get Canate. So I'd either have to go Canate and Vardy or Canate and Njai, or risk Calvert-Lewin, or
Think I'll go for 2 to Liverpool. Of course, don't forget to what you call it.
to use all my transfers, those 3 moves.
Download
Not convinced.
Sleeper on the app. It only takes about 15 to 30 seconds.
My team this week, though.
And of course, if you want to do Super 6 as well, don't forget to even download it on the app or do it on Safari.
He's had to stick on Salah, his Palmer big consideration.
Of course, if you have any problems, like,
5 free transfers.
yeah,
Jota and Gordon and Ahmad. Nice. Or Saliba and Jota to me, Northern. I think I prefer the second one. With Jota out. Jesus and Evan Nielsen, 2 free transfers, only leaves 12.6. Who do you get? Jimenez and someone else. It's about 5.7. 12.6, like just over 6. Jimenez and someone else. Not really sure who. Wood? Can you afford Wood? Wood and Jimenez? Any thoughts about starting Fabianski instead of Raya? No thoughts for me, no. Fans captain Bruno, by the way. I wouldn't captain even if I bring him in. They are great. I think that's really good moves, honestly. Like, you get Raul Jimenez instead of Solanke, Fernandes instead of Rodgers, Hall instead of... You could argue they're all upgrades for this week. It just leaves me on 1 free transfer for game week 22, so I'm definitely rolling into 23. I'm then going to want a Liverpool player. I'm back down to 2 for 24. It's probably okay. 2 to get Everton players in. I mean, in an ideal world, right, this could work. So I use all 3 transfers this week. I roll in 22. That gives me 2 free transfers in 23. I get a Liverpool player in. Although, which Liverpool player would I get? Because I wouldn't be able to get Canate or Van Dijk. So I wouldn't be able to get my 3rd Liverpool. So that's already a problem. But I'd have 2 transfers. So I go into 24 with 3. Then I do Raya to Pickford. That lets me do somebody to Canate. I can't do it, I don't think. I am going to be a little bit less worried about having Fernandes after this week. So that does give me some consolation. The problem is, next week, if João Pedro is still a doubt, which he could be, like, just because there's a chance he's in this squad doesn't mean he's definitely going to start against Man United. If that's the case, Rodgers has got Arsenal away. Like, next week I might play 4-4-2 if João Pedro is out. I can maybe play
or did I go for that score? Jesus.
I could go from Raya to Alisson, yeah, good point. If Isak is blanking, you could sell him for Gap. I don't see that happening.
Just to be sure.
I don't see that happening. Bench one of Jimenez or Rodgers. Rodgers. Calvert and that man can hit a cow's ass with the banjo. Maybe it'll be great under Moyes. Trust me, all it will take is a goal over the next couple of games. Everyone will be talking about it for 24. He's on penalty still, remember? I'm McDonald's or Hall. Hall, Bruno, captain or Palmer. Palmer. Who to start out? Semenyo, Enzo or Lewis? Semenyo for me. Semenyo's got to go on a run of points soon, surely. Stats are insane for the price. Sleeping on Sales again. Yeah, bringing in Sales before Liverpool sounds good. It sounds good. Would you do Gordon in for Murphy for a hit? No. Is Cunha fit to play? Yes. Havertz ownership will be ridiculously low after Carabao Cup and FA Cup winners. Yes. Can't believe he didn't score against Man United, honestly. That clearance by De Ligt, by the way, was so good. I don't think De Ligt's been that great for Man United, to be honest, but that was a fantastic game against Arsenal. Not as good as Harry Maguire, though. What an absolute legend. Bench Rodgers or Wood? Rodgers. Who would you bench João Pedro for? Oh, sorry. Would you bench João Pedro for Semenyo even though I have 3 Chelsea players? Yeah, probably. Again, it's not very often I can just look through people's teams and decide their transfer strategy for them. I need a bit of help about what you're thinking of doing. But no one in your team really seems that much of a problem.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Go to Planet FPL. Planet.
Loop has given me the deepest understanding of the quality of sleep that I'm getting.
Welcome to Eurocamp. Welcome to Eurosplash. Welcome to Eurochill, Eurogrill, Eurosmash. Discover thousands of holidays under €600 per family per week at eurocamp.ie. Eurocamp. Anything's Euro possible.
Robinson, that's away to West Ham. This at home to City. Rodgers at Everton. Fabianski at home to Fulham. Playing Gordon, Hall, Munoz, Palmer plus template. What do you think? Wait for double. Cheers for the work you do. This was kind of discussed yesterday. If it falls really nicely for people in a single game week, I don't have a huge issue with doing it. I don't deem that as falling nicely. Purely, biggest and most of all was kind of per someone else's question just a few moments ago. I don't think we can be certain that Flappy's in goal for West Ham. We can't. Could Potter have come in, decided Areola's his number one and Fabianski's his cup keeper? I don't know. Could he have decided that? Because a lot of us were kind of speculating last week and thinking, actually, what Areola might be number one again now. That would be enough for me to say, nope, abort. Tom G says, hi James, it's finally time for me to replace Flecken. I already have 2 Liverpool. Should I get Alisson or Pickford and why? I'm going to say Pickford. Fixture's good, covers you longer term, including up to game week 29. So, you know, if Liverpool reach Carabao Cup final, you might be looking at another transfer, so saves you one down the line. The fixtures are good. In fact, the only bad fixture Everton have is in the double. You'd be pretty happy playing him every other fixture, I think, between now and the blank. There are some bad fixtures after that blank, but the second wild cards generally for. And that leaves the option open for another Liverpool player. So Jordan Pickford for me. George Nibbs says, hi James, I'm trying to get Sandro Martinez. Next bench 2, Pedro, Wood, Rodgers and Martinez. Currently have Rodgers and Wood on the bench, which doesn't feel great. I'm trying to think, Manchester United defender at home Southampton, what would make me bench a Martinez? A backline of something like Trent, Gabriel, Hall, something like that. And under that circumstance, yes, I probably would bench Martinez. Over the players you're selecting there, I wouldn't play him over Wood. Would you play him over Rodgers? I don't think, no, it's a no for me. I think I'd be going the 2 forwards there, mate. Wood and João Pedro, I think. Apologies if we don't start. Darren O'Neill says, hi James, thank you for the content as usual. Would you recommend bringing in a United player for Southampton? If so, which one? Oh yeah, Dalot, but he is suspended. I mean, don't buy a player just for 1 game week, but I would again say United's fixture's pretty good up to the blank. The only consciousness I'd have about Bruno Fernandes under that circumstance is because of that, he goes in, he's probably going to sit there for quite some time, and you might miss some other assets, particularly Liverpool, maybe around a double. So Diallo, his value is fantastic. There is a chance, of course, that he could play wing back in this game week. But I think for his value, there's a ceiling there that could be something really good. I spoke after he scored at Man City about a little bit of a fear that I had that his price might shoot away and it'd be one of them I'd be like, oh my God, I'm buying him at 5-7 or something. That's not proved to be the case, fortunately for me. But pleased it's come back around because I think there was a period there to buy it and then it had to be wait again for now. And in my circumstance, when I go Jota to Gordon and needing to find 0.2, Semenyo, that Diallo's so obvious. So Diallo. Martin Cumberland says -4 for Bruno and Hall, worth it. Woody's first sub. Martin, I can't really answer that, mate, when I don't know what you're selling. But the fact you got Chris Wood first sub, I'm just going to say no. Daniel Johnson says, I'm changing some suggestion that Duran may start against Everton. Would you take the risk and start Watkins?
Yeah, so take you to the injury. Sorry about this.
With Watkins, personally. And yes, there's plenty have been suggesting that Duran may start. Richard Sleeman says, hi James. Hello Richard, hope you're well. Annie says, hi James, start with a Rodgers, Wood, Matt Shook says, Kevin to Allison. Play Fabianski and Duvadio to Canate later. And thoughts on Semenyo to Ahmad/Murphy, best of luck James. Diallo, I've spoken about, keen on that. Moving from Vardio to Canate this week specifically, no. I think that's one to have a look at again in game week 23. So now, no. The Kepa to Allison, I don't mind. Almost fixtures shy. Kepa obviously ineligible this week. Nothing wrong with playing Flappy this week, but I suspect you'll hit game week 23 and you're going to want to put Allison in anyway. Pick for the alternative to consider. James Marathi says, good evening, James. Good evening, James. I talk to myself. Chris W says, hi, James. Watkins to Gakpo this week or next? Thanks. I think now, not because Gakpo's definitively better this week. I think now because inevitably you will make that move at the weekend anyway. So you'll be ahead of price fluctuations in the
Keep those questions coming. So there's players are available, questionable, major doubts, and out.
Odegaard and Enzo to Gordon Ahmad, or Odegaard and Rodgers to Gordon Enzo.
Oh, so my fancy challenge. It's 5 aside this week. Could be making a few changes. I could be getting rid of Rockets. Of course, I could do that trade now and kick off, and then
see things like Semenyo to Diallo just feels like a big swing at the fixtures feels kind of right. That one not so much. Eze, I'm not massively high on Eze personally. I know his capability. I'm not hugely high on it.
Gonna put Watkins on the bench.
I think that would be my take at the moment. Steamroller says, hello James, should I start Robinson and bench Gabriel Jesus? Or bench Robinson and sell Jesus for free? For Jackson, the start Jackson. He's the only forward that I want now. Then buy Nicholas Jackson. Straightforward. John says 4.8 million to spend on the keeper. I have Henderson up to Sanchez or down to a risky Fabianski. Can't hold. Cheers. Why can't you hold? Dean Henderson will play for Crystal Palace tonight. Been seen in training.
Yeah.
Why can't you hold?
So that's me. Of course, it's legends. Players who have been at their club for 5+ seasons. Here, double points.
So again, clarity here. Preferences with Hall. However, there will be after the next
Back to my team.
That's ultimately going to decide.
Best rates and lowest fees.
Check.
Seamless and secure transfers.
Check.
Freedom to send anytime, anywhere.
Check.
With Ace Money Transfer, send money seamlessly. Ace Money Transfer, delivering your promises.
It's alright, but ultimately it's structured there with the 3 at that price. You're going to keep coming back to this problem, so I think it's got to go in. I'd sell Sarr, I think. I think so.
I think so.
Right, there are what's going to change.
Yeah, so, God, so the captaincies, he's gone for.
Excuse me, your thoughts on moving him on for Gordon or Murphy?
Isak 1, Haaland 2, Salah 3, Palmer 4, Fernandez 5, Gordon 6, Highland 7, Bumo 8, Amadiallo 9.
So look, if you're looking at Martinelli to Gordon for 1 free transfer, excuse me. Zaris says, show some love here.
And Havertz 10. Havertz was terrible the weekend
Open the red carpet. Cheers,
for Arsenal.
Zaris,
He really was terrible.
Jack Wilson says, play Munoz or Rodgers, thanks to Rodgers, Richard Stevenson, who's no triple captain, 1 free transfer.
It's gone for 2 on the 3. Brentford and City, 2-1 Chelsea, 1 on 3 West Ham and Fulham. It's gone for 2 on Forest against Liverpool. 1 on the 3 Everton and Villa, 1 on the 3 Everton and Villa. Who else? 2-1 Palace away at Leicester, 3-1 Newcastle against Wolves. It's gone for 1 Arsenal against Tottenham and North London Derby. 1 on 3 Ipswich and Brighton, and he's gone for 3-0 my team Man United against Southampton. Where's our vacuum roll control?
Next up is John says, hit that like. Any chance Foster starts in the the only way he would start.
Deadline's out closed in Germany. Just to let you know.
The only way he would start is if.
Yeah, how many clean sheets has he gone for?
Got injured in training, mate.
He's gone for Arsenal to get a clean sheet. Not that many. He hasn't got that for that many teams to get a clean sheet this week, as James.
Has it officially changed? Arsenal were in this exact position basically this time last year where it felt like
Isak be a good cap. He is indeed, he is.
And then had a run where they started absolutely twanging things. And you know
he's only gone for 2 teams for a clean sheet, Arsenal and Man United this week. He's got for Paris to beat. Oh God, it's very misty in Germany. Oh, I'm actually watching the Bundesliga now. Yeah. Watching my team. Dortmund are playing now. Against that team, newly promoted team. Oh, cut away with. Of course, Dortmund's away form has been terrible this year. Should I bring in? No, not this week, Shane. He's got a tough one away at Chelsea. Oh, he's got a tough one. How many Dortmund players do I have? 2. Gittings and that striker that they got from Stuttgart. Forget his name. We're gonna do last minute changes. You never know. If I was to get rid of Watkins, yeah, I'll be able to get to Isak. I would be able to get to Isak. Am I going to do it? Could you know? I could. Could you know? Could you know? Yeah, Travers is in goal. Oh, just wide. Oh, it's Gittings as well. I have put him one of the starts at midfield. You put one of the favourites, defence, midfield, and forward, except for the keepers. Gittings just had a chance for Dartmouth. Gittings. Yeah, so Travers is in goal for Bournemouth. Oh, don't concede. Nearly did. Nearly went 1-0 down. The Dartmouth. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, Travers is in. Aspilicueta is out. I think he's on loan. Oh, good tackle. Oh, don't tell me he's down. Good block. Oh, God. Yeah. God. How many minutes gone between now and the deadline? 24 minutes. I think I'm going to do it. Am I going to get Isak in? Check on Newcastle's fixtures. Oh, he had a hamstring injury. He's 75%. He's got good fixtures. Isak. He's got Wolves at home, Bournemouth at home, Southampton away, Fulham at home. Is it worth it? Yeah, I think it is. I think I am gonna get Isak in place of Watkins. Oh, God, am I gonna do it? Check who's available, Geb. Oh, he's actually questionable. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. No. Oh, I don't know. He's questionable. Oh, God. He's questionable, Isak. Corner Dortmund. Jesus, Wilson, Jesus. What price was he at the start of the season? 7 million. Injury problems will cost Wilson this season. Good block. Chance there for Dortmund from the corner. Oh, is your man, who was it? Slotterbeck? Yeah. Good. He didn't even get ahead of it. He nearly. Good defending. Get things. Oh, God. Very sloppy in defence, Dortmund. Just rush to the corner. Wide. Wide. Slotterbeck header. Okay, what? I'm surprised that wasn't the corner. Came off one of their players' head. Oh, what do I know anyway? Free kick Dortmund. How am I going to get Isak in? Oh, God, this is a tough one.
It's not at the moment. If I had Jackson, would I still captain Salah? Yeah. What do you mean,
Oh, and Andy's Paul at the moment for Katsi.
Make a difference to my captaincy choice.
Parmer 35%.
FPL Harry and FPL Focal also captain.
Salah 32.
Interesting.
Isak 22% for Katsi.
Pedro Semenyo. Semenyo. Liverpool struggle when Darwin plays while he's suspended, so he definitely ain't playing this game. Going to be Gakpo, Diaz, Salah, almost certainly. It would be funny if Gakpo gets benched, though. It would be funny.
It would.
It'll be funny.
It'd be funny if Gakpo does get benched.
Put these three on your bench. Now, Pedro, that order. I'd probably put Colwell ahead of Robinson. Although having Robinson third bench feels weird. You must have a decent team. What's my most stressful deadline stream? I mean, Wildcard 6 deadline stream was pretty stressful this season.
Yeah.
I had Diaz. I didn't really want him, and then I put in Fernandes last minute, which is probably one of the best decisions I've made all year. Only second to Saliba, I think. Bench one is João Pedro, Larson. João Pedro. Robinson. Isak will probably start. He should be fine. Like, he's going to train today and then.
He's going to train today.
Cunha on my bench. Do I start him?
Depends if he plays tomorrow or not. Like,
if Forest can turn up to a field and beat them 1-0, it's probably going to be hot.
If he trains today.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen again, right?
No one there for Dortmund.
Treated that with sarcasm because I assume it wasn't a serious question. If it was, I apologise. Why bench up Pedro? He's not available. They'll rest him. Or he might just be
You
enough
know
bench
if
come on for
Isak
the last
is
10,
bit.
15 minutes.
See how he gets on in training today, Michael.
I don't know.
That's what Andy was saying.
Welbeck's back now. He got minutes off the bench in the FA Cup. You might just play him instead. I don't know. At least I know Solanke will start.
Not gonna get Isak in this week.
If you want to go Isak captain, you absolutely should. You won't hear a strong argument against it from me. No early team news that I've seen. What are people waiting for, though? Why is Palmer's people's go-to captain? I don't think it is. I think most people will
And João Pedro. Oh, he was down on flagged as well.
Wins are max 45 to 60. Possibly. We don't know how bad it was, though, do we? And what the recovery's been like and how he trained today, how he's going to train tomorrow. Bournemouth record's been pretty good lately. Why is everyone so confident Chelsea and Palmer can do the job? They're at home. Chelsea are pretty good.
Yeah. Course, I'm in the next round of the Public Ireland Cup and
No. Jackson to Raul Jimenez to a Fort Gordon.
the Man United Cup as well.
Jackson. If you have to do one, I would do Jackson to Raul Jimenez. I would probably roll that personally, but you know me, I like rolling. Isak's not yellow flagged, is that true?
What?
He is. He is on my page.
He's not, is he? He's not, is he? He's not, is he? Do that again. He's not, is he? Still is. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that guy? Still never flagged. What's wrong with him? Got the João Pedro, but I've got to do it quickly. He had an ankle injury. João Pedro. I don't know. Check again. He's questionable at the moment. Okay, thanks. Oh, lucky. $11 to go to 3 now, and the deadline closes. What score are they going to go for? Just 2-1 Newcastle. $9 go. 3 now, and the deadline closes. Keep those questions coming. Sorry about that. Had to do Germany as well earlier. Of course, just to let you know, the teams that are not in other competitions in the season, Brentford only have the Premier League to play for. West Ham as well, because they're not in any other competitions. So we're not just. Big shock, but well done Plymouth, even though they've been pretty poor this year. Plymouth, yeah, this year. Oh, good turn. Don't know who that young player is. Oh, lucky. It's very misty. Played. No one there. Lucky that they have a corner. The Dortmund. Lucky enough. I'm gonna play Risa. Kids will see. Watkins is gonna be on my second bench. Hopefully I'll be live on Saturday morning as well. Around 9 o'clock, quarter past 9 on Saturday for hashtag Game Week 22. 6 minutes to the deadline closes. Oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Four minutes ago, 3 now, and the deadline closes. People. Yeah, I'm putting Watkins on the bench. Oh, how am I gonna do it? How am I gonna do it? Could do the next game week. Oh, God. You're kidding me. Dortmund are 1 down. As we speak. Dortmund are 1 down. Yeah. I'm not gonna get Isak in. I'm gonna get him the next game week. Because what happens if he doesn't play? Ah, he was closed down. Great finish, to be fair. Poor defending by Dortmund. Two minutes ago. 3 now, the deadline closes.
João Pedro just as likely to score off the bench as when starting. Not just as likely. Could I go over while I'm captain in Parma? I just want to go against Salah, and Isak's flag has put me off a little bit. Maybe there is part of me thinking maybe I've tried too hard to go against Salah. It's just the obvious pick, so just go for him. But hopefully it'll be close enough that it ends up doing okay. But I think, do you know what I mean? It wasn't. I mean, it was a little while ago, but there was a time where like Palmer was
1 minute ago to the 3 now, the deadline closes.
Maybe not had to captain it because of Salah, but he just doesn't really get talked about that much now. But he's still great.
Yeah, no. Gonna roll me transfer.
20 points incoming. I would love that, especially if it's 20.
Could be a poor game week because I had a great game week in the last game week.
Why do you ignore Nottingham Forest players because they're playing Liverpool? He says with Solanke against Arsenal away.
So Visa's starting. Watkins is on the bench. My second bench.
I don't see me adding any Nottingham Forest defenders, players for a while, to be honest. Like, Chris Wood's fine, but after this week, I don't need him. I mean, he'll be better than João Pedro next week, whether João Pedro is fit or not. But once the Southampton game's out of the way, I'm not that bothered about Chris Wood. Defenders are fine, but I like Munoz, I like Gabriel, I like Trent.
The deadline's now closed. So the transfer is now finished. So I want to say thank you for watching. And of course, I want to say best luck to the fancy managers that are still in the Fantasy Cup as well. And best luck for hashtag Game Week 21. And I will see you on Saturday morning. Hopefully. So thank you for watching and best of luck with the game week. Bye bye. And testify.